I will fight for you. I will fight for the North. When you bend the knee.
I don't think I can.
Hi everybody! Hi Tama! Welcome to our episode 4 Q&A video. First we want to address all the malicious comments and the baseless accusations that we've got because we posted our episode 4 review 15 minutes after the episode finished airing. People assumed that we watched the leaked episode.
I am shocked and chagrined.
No.
What are you talking?
No.
We would never do something like that.
No.
It's just we have a teleportation device,
We do.
so that's
Yeah, it's like through time instead of through space, like in the
yeah,
show.
time and space. It's connected.
It's very difficult to explain. Let's go to Sherry from Twitter. How can Dany repay the Dothraki considering she can't allow them to rape, pillage and enslave? How long can they stay happy? I think she can allow them to
She will.
rape, pillage and enslave.
She can't promise them castles. They're not interested in that.
No.
They don't sow. They're not farmers. They're
Right.
warriors.
Right, they don't stay in one place and this
Yeah.
is ours and that's it. No.
She can
nomads.
offer them two things, basically. One is Westeros is yours, just pillage, take whatever they want. But
Okay.
even when the Dothraki take stuff, they take it for a purpose. They need to roam. They're pastoral nomads.
Right, they will
need
do
to
that
roam.
again.
Yeah, they need to roam you know, and then when they take the slaves and the women and the pillages, all the stuff, the nice stuff, the shiny stuff, they bring it back to Vast Dothraki for show off.
Right, it's not just taking and that's it. First of all, you have to take again and again and
Yeah,
again. This
yeah.
is the way of life.
Yeah, it's the way of life, to roam and to pillage and to burn and to take slaves and rape. So she can offer them that. Also, she can offer them something more like...
Pass to citizenship.
I don't think they want that, the warriors at least.
Yeah.
But you can tell them, okay, this is a one-time venture, take whatever you want, but when you're done, I'm going
Right.
to take you back to
Right.
Essos, and then we'll say our goodbyes.
Will they be happy?
I don't know. And it wasn't really established, or was it, that they follow her because she's the stallion that mounts the world?
It is, but she didn't say, she just said you will burn the wooden houses and all that shit.
Yeah, and even if she is the stallion that mounts the world, the stallion that mounts the world will not mount the world and then sit on a throne and, you know, bring prosperity and
Right.
jobs for everybody.
No.
You know, the stallion that mounts the world,
It's
he mounts the world. You know what I'm
Continuously.
saying? He mounts what I'm saying.
So maybe the Dothraki are a plot device to show us another way that Daenerys is turning crazy and how she's dangerous for the continent.
Yeah.
Let's go to Praneeth Puthran, also from Twitter. When winter comes, only the North is prepared to fight under such conditions. Maybe the leather on the armor was a foreshadowing, but the Dothraki, they have like nothing.
Yeah,
they won't be able to stand the cold.
No.
So maybe
And
maybe
their
that's a way.
horses will, you know, stumble.
And they won't have
for
grass.
Exactly, they're meant for the Essos plains.
Right.
Not for the hills and mountaintops and of beyond the wall and even before the wall. you
Right,
know.
right,
It's
right.
a little, as you can see on the map here, there's like around the north, there's like spikes of mountains, so
Right, and then there are swamps here,
swamps.
and not a lot of grass
there's
here
a
in the
huge
north.
canyon here.
But one of our patrons, Rotger, he told me that you can actually calculate the success of these kinds of historical pastoral nomads through the amount of grass that they had. If they had a lot of food to feed their horses, then they will have more soldiers. And then and this is why Genghis Khan was able to be so successful because of climate conditions.
Oh.
The climate conditions now are going down, so that also doesn't bode well for the Dothraki.
Yeah.
Let's go to a patron, Sarege Veisar from Vancouver. Bran is probably one of the most boring characters on the show, yet it's clear that he will have a very important role to play in the story. Is there any notable figure in history who was also viewed as having special power, prophetic abilities, who impacted history? And he's giving the example of Joseph in the Bible, some kind of person who wasn't a leader, but who was viewed as this mystical figure that knows everything. Can you think of anything?
There's the Oracle of Delphi. That's the first thing that comes into
Right.
mind. It was an institution more than like this special person. Obviously, it was some
Right.
teenage girl or something like that. That
Right,
they
but-
gave her some mushrooms or whatever.
But you can say that the three-eyed raven is also an institution. That's not a person.
Right, right. But it's not like I'm going to the Three-Eyed Raven because I know I want to know if the crops will be good or if I need to invade this, kingdom or something
Right.
like that. So it's not exactly one-to-one. In the Bible, they say Solomon was the wisest of all men. He could speak with animals and stuff like that, and he had like
Parcel tongue.
the book of life or whatever, that he knew a lot of stuff. And,
Okay,
what
okay.
else?
Let's go to Tracy Bradshaw from Twitter. Is Littlefinger on Arya's list now? I would say not now, but pretty soon maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he should be on our list.
Yeah, his days are numbered.
Yeah.
Let's go to Penny, our patron. Hi, Penny. She saw an interesting video on Varys. What's up with him? Is he off his game? He hates magic, but he's sided with the dragons. And then he doesn't know anything about what's going on in King's Landing. No little birds, no nothing. Like they're all birds for hire now. They're all keyborns.
Yeah.
His character is very off. You don't really know, like he doesn't have any like character is action, but what is his action is just like there, throwing clues that he will betray Daenerys. That's it. That's the only reason that he's here, to betray Daenerys together with Tyrion. I don't know.
Varys was also always a question mark because you don't really know what he wants. He says the realm, and I want the realm to be peaceful. Why?
Yeah, you're not even Westerosi.
Yeah, what's your stake in it? Now in the books, it's much more clear because he has, I guess, this pact
Illyrium
with
with
Illyrium
Mopatis.
Mopatis, who is a Pentosian from Pentos, and probably is like a black fire
Right.
supporter.
And
And you
there's
can-
Aegon, fake Aegon, whatever, also a Blackfire.
Yeah, so you
Rob
can
maybe.
understand why he even helping Westeros deteriorate
Right.
into a civil war with the
Right.
Mad King and Robert,
Right.
for him to just put this puppet,
Right.
fake Aegon there.
Right.
It's more clear.
So in the show, some people have been speculating maybe he has been betraying Daenerys and divulging her plans to Cersei, and that's how they knew about Casterly Rock. He's like a double agent, and then so this would you can explain that, saying he's always against magic, against dragons, against everything, against the Targaryens because he was castrated by a Targaryen magic something. So he was against the Mad King, and now he's working against Daenerys. Yeah, but that would be like. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, no,
suddenly.
there's no foreshadowing to it, not even a clue.
Yeah,
So
there's
I
only
don't
foreshadowing for him changing his mind about Daenerys,
Yeah,
but not for him working all the time.
no.
I don't know. Let's go to Thug Yoda from Twitter. Again, about another question about Bran. He knows who pushed him and why. Do you think he will tell anyone? I think he will tell Jaime once Jaime reaches Winterfell.
If just Jaime reaches Winterfell.
Either by the end of the season or next season.
Yeah.
And all will be forgiven. Marcella, another patron. What happened to Dany's statement that she would break the wheel? It sure sounds like politics as usual. Right, because she has all these non-realistic aspirations and a non-realistic view of herself. Once I'm there, I'll be great. This is very politics as usual. I will do whatever it takes to get there. When I'm there, I'll do more good than harm. Everything, it's like the goal justifies the means.
yeah.
If she has to be the wheel, then she'll be the wheel. She has all this ideology, but basically, as long as it serves her political purposes.
Well, that could also be used as a plot device to, like an anchor for Daenerys' character of not going too much to the dark side. Because we don't think she'll be queen. So something does have to happen.
Right. She has to understand.
And she has to understand her role in the, Song of the Ice and Fire.
Right.
And so she has this good intentions still, is like this anchorage that says,
Right.
okay, you're going full crazy now.
Right.
You have to repent for it somehow. And then,
Right.
okay, breaking the wheel, breaking the wheel of winter and maybe winter, summer, White Walkers, wall, I don't know.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's go to Maya Odair from Twitter, do you guys think that Jorah will play a bigger part in the show? So here, there are two theories by our patrons. First of all, Casey Coons, boom, longtime patron, saint. His theory is that now that Jorah has been injected with dragon glass in order to cure his
Grayscale.
the grayscale, now maybe he has superpowers, he's Valyrian himself, and he'll be able to touch the White Walkers and kill them, or they won't be able to kill him in some way. And there are other theories by our patrons that maybe because Jorah in the books did not get grayscale, it was another character from the Golden Company, Connington, John Connington. Maybe now that they are the same character, now that Cersei is inviting the Golden Company to Westeros, maybe he will play a role there. I think in the show they mentioned that he was sellsword in the Golden Company, so maybe he'll be able to sway the Golden Company against Cersei in some way, because he has to do something.
Yeah, that's true.
And in the books, there's foreshadowing that he's going to end up at the wall because his father's dying wish to Sam was, I want my son to repent for his sins. How come he's now going to go roam free? Isn't he guilty of like poaching? I don't know.
Yeah, not poaching, slave trade.
Slave trade. Okay. Tony Nagatani from Twitter and Patreon. Hi, Tony. Okay. So this, so the Jorah Golden Company theory, that's Tony Nagatani's theory. Thank you, Tony. Good one. Now, the last question, ready for the revolution from Twitter. Are Sansa and Tyrion still married, or was it annulled, or what?
I think it was annulled, off camera or something, because they didn't consummate it. And so if you don't consummate it, it's a legal basis to just say you're never married. So I don't think they're married anymore. Sansa is basically a Bolton widow now.
Right, but maybe she can play him with that. Say, maybe we can say that we're still married. Maybe after the war, help me, and maybe it will be worth your while. You'll finally be the king, not an advisor or a hand of the king, and then poof, kick him to the curb. What do you think?
She has a soft spot for Tyrion. You can see that in the books too.
But she's very rational. Yeah. Now she's become super rational. Yeah. I don't think that she'll that he has a good heart. She doesn't care about that at all. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit like. Let's get this video to 3,500 likes if we can, if it's possible. If you want to support our work during the season and after the season, then you should go to patreon.com/GOT Academy. We're more than halfway to reaching our goal, and there's a lot of extra content every week during the season and every month after the season. And so thank you, patrons, for sponsoring our channel. We also buy shirts. And we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.